Alright, since I don't have time to do the Daytona 500, I thought, alright, we got AI, single player. Let's go ahead and set it for 200 laps and do something. But let's just be a little weird about it. If we added a few Formula One cars to the Daytona 500. Now, anyone who knows Formula One already knows what's going to happen probably. The car is pretty quick. We've got a whole lot of glare happening off of the spec map, but only at certain angles, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
But yeah, definitely quicker than a cup car. Not by much, though, but that's because we don't have DRS, although DRS oval racing, especially at like Daytona, would be really crazy. Be able to pop the wing open on the back straight, get some big ol' runs. But you can tell which ones are the F1 cars on the map and which ones are the cup cars. We go P1, but we were the first one across the line. It looks like we are P4 right now. We are losing speed. I think that's, we've ran out of battery. Cautions are on. Lucky dogs, wave arounds, double foul restarts, all of that. I think the goal is going to be, if we want to make it to the end, we are going to have to do some different stuff. But I also think the AI, when they catch the pack, is going to struggle going 3 wide. I'm guessing we're going to gap the cup cars pretty quick, but then it'll get slower and slower as they get up to speed.
Stay focused. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Car inside.
Lift off there.
Stay high.
Well,
Car on the low side.
the cup cars are well behind.
Clear. Inside.
Let's just get to the back,
Still there. Inside.
get in the draft.
Still there. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear.
We're clear, but not clear.
Car outside. Clear. Outside. Still there. Hold your line.
All right, almost a whole corner ahead of the cup cars.
50.281.
Spark machines happening right now. I don't think anyone's going to have a plank left. All right, cup cars are not actually dropping off as fast as I thought they would. 6 seconds back right now. Need to get a little closer, get into this draft a little better. All right, at the moment, and this is where the Formula One cars are going to struggle, we can only go 110 laps of the 200, and we cannot refuel. So cautions, and then just completely slowing down and driving with the cup cars once we catch them. Half a straightaway ahead of them, 8 seconds back. just going to play a fuel saving game right now.
0.851.
Right now we're using 0.34 gallons a lap. Double check and make sure. Don't have any engine braking on. We're not charging our battery. We don't need to use that to waste even more fuel. Struggling though to balance my throttle control. They check up quite a bit in the middle of the corner. But yeah, I think what I'm going to have to do if I want to try to finish this entire race is when we get around to lapping the cup cars, we just stick behind them. And it may be hurting us right now to even just be going this fast because we're having to really use the gas to stay up with these guys on the back straight because they aren't planning on making the end of the race. AI, I don't think fuel saves, and I don't even know if you can fuel save enough. So it may be even better for us to just completely drop back to the cup cars and then try to save enough and then go quick enough on the last lap that we pass them all. But they're going to be doing green flag stops. I don't think we're going to need tires, and we can't get fuel, so we just got what we got. I think we let these guys go, and we go back to the cup cars.
Clear.
Save fuel. They are coming up on us 3 wide.
52.47.
Kyle Busch leading the charge of the cup cars. We'll get behind these guys and see
Car inside.
if it's possible to save.
You're up top, 3 wide. Still there. Right side, 2 wide. You're up top, 3 wide. You're up top, 3 wide. Still there. Right side, 2 wide. Stay high to the car on the low side. You're up top, 3 wide. Still there. Still hold. Right side, 2 wide.
Get down here, get in the draft.
48.221. Still there at the bottom.
What are we getting for fuel with the draft at these speeds?
Car on the low side. Still there. Stay high.
Half a lap behind the leaders now.
Still there, inside.
Big check up. Hopefully they don't want to bump draft. I'm not sure that's going to work with our rear wing. Although it may make us quicker if we get it knocked off.
0.696.
Actually, we gained quite a bit of fuel there. It's not going to get us to the end, but it got us a lot further.
Still there, inside. Still there, inside. Still there, inside.
Uh-oh. We're getting impatient behind me, I guess. I don't want to be 3 wide middle, that's for sure.
Still inside.
I feel like I'm getting moved around the track a lot. Oh,
Stay high to the car.
Ty Dillon going up the track for some reason.
Still inside.
All right, only 114 laps. We can make it from here. I can't believe how much the air is moving us around. Yeah, we may not have to worry about fuel in this situation. Everyone just jumped up to the third lane to try to drop me. Can't bump draft. I think that's hurting us since we're the second car in line. Dinger. Got all weird. All right, let's just drop to the rear of this. Oh, they didn't want to pass us. Okay, drop in here, bottom lane.
Car outside. Still there. Clear up top.
Fuel situation, we are at 107 on that last lap.
Clear high.
Just trying to hold the throttle in one position here. I know the other Formula One cars are going to run out of fuel before we do, so I don't have to worry too much about them.
46.397.
I don't think we're going to ever find a way to stretch the fuel unless we get like 60 laps of caution. So now it may just be, should we play favorites with the Cup cars? Should we just start manipulating things? Who do we want to win? Well, Brad wants to win, it looks like. He's jumping up there 3 wide. Who do we want to win? Because right now I could drop Cindric and Jimmy from the group because we can catch back up. So let's do that now. We're not going to make it to the end, so let's manipulate this race. Okay, let's pull away from these guys. Oh boy. The F1 cars are coming. Well, the fast ones. We got a 4-car breakaway up there. Okay, let's go ahead and make this inside line. Let's make the inside line started charging right as I was trying to get up ahead of them. Come on. Not quite ready to try to bump draft. I feel like I'll just wreck. Kind of want Barry to win. Wood Brothers and Barry. All right. Let's slow this outside line down. Drop them. keeping the leaders behind them. The leaders aren't going 3 wide. All right, Barry's in the bottom line, so let's get the top line
You're up top 3 wide.
checked up.
Inside 2 wide. You're up top 3 wide. Hold your line. 45.063. Right side 2 wide. Crowd side 2 wide. Still there at the bottom. Still there.
And somehow we're dragging Ross up here with side draft or something. How is he going this quick?
Clear.
We were going 203. Was our side draft pulling? Is the draft that broken that our side draft is pulling him up there?
Outside.
All right, Oscar's got the lead. He's broken through the lap traffic. Let's let the leaders kind of try to separate. Actually, let's go slow these guys down a bit more. All right, 3 seconds back. Let's pull away from them now.
47.497.
All right. I'm surprised. Well, not really, because the AI is just not very good at figuring their way around each other, but only one of the F1 cars broke through. Alright, hopefully he jumps out to the outside.
Car inside.
Looks like they're trying to form a group outside.
Right side 2 wide. You're up top 3 wide.
He hasn't,
Still there. Still there. Right
but we're going
side,
to drop
2
these
wide.
3 off.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Car inside.
Damn it, Barry didn't get through.
Caution. Yellow
Oh,
flag.
fuck.
They will shoot in single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Alright, we got most of the work done. But they ran out of fuel on the front stretch. But we got cars that we can get him a lap ahead of, which will be useful. And the Lucky Dog still won't be going to a cup car, but we will have some wave rounds happening. Yeah, Barry is in our lane, so I need to get down and slow the bottom down. So we're going to let Christopher go, and we'll try to jump down in front of Joey. We've only got a tiny bit of fuel left.
Inside. Still inside. You're up top 3 wide.
Barry's on the outside.
Stay high to the car on the low side. Still there at the bottom. Clear. Outside. Still there.
Got to at least slow one car down.
Outside is clear.
Come on, Barry.
Car outside. 53.321. Outside clear.
6 laps of fuel. Okay.
Inside.
He's on the apron, so it shouldn't cause a yellow. Apron on the front stretch does cause a yellow, but not in the corners or back straight. Barry's well ahead with the 2 other cars. We're going to go ahead and check these guys up.
One lap of fuel left. Inside clear.
Back them into everyone else. Or at least separate them.
Still there, hold your line. Outside clear. You're in the middle.
Whoop.
3 wide. Right
Well,
side 2 wide.
that was our first
Clear
wreck.
inside, 47.796. Inside clear.
Our final moments here. It's our last lap of the Daytona 500. Trying to win it for Barry by
Inside
slowing everyone down as much as we can.
clear. Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there. Still there. Still there inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear. Car inside.
Alright, we gotta get into the pits
Clear.
so that we don't run out of fuel and cause a caution.
Clear.
And that is 122 laps in an F1 car,
10,
manipulating the field.
5,
Yes, let's pit and see what it does to us.
1.
If it crashes the whole
Right
game,
here.
I'm gonna be sad. We're gonna change tires.
Okay, go.
We don't have any fuel. We've got 0.1 gallons. It will run out soon. We're going to watch Barry cross the line as the leader. Is Keselowski, though, on the same lap as him? That worries me. Let's just let this thing run out. The 0.1 gallons still. Alright, let's put it in neutral and do what they're doing now with the new charge.
That's it. We're out of fuel.
Alright, there's Barry. He is now the leader. He has got a 1-lap lead over Keselowski. So, we did what we needed to do. It's all on him now for the final 75 laps. Alright, after everything we did for Barry, he's leading the race. He comes into pit. I don't see him speeding at all, but the pitting is, I don't know what is going on with the people pitting. AI is not handling things very well. He's really confused here. Going in extremely slow. Yeah, so he does his pit stop, comes back out, and it looks like he may have crossed out of the pit road there. Or one of these times, as he's getting up to speed, he crosses over too much. Because now all of a sudden, lap 157, he's got a black flag. And so he has to do a drive-through. We pretty much handed this race to Barry, and a black flag puts him back in the grasp of everyone else. Let's take a look at where he is. Right now he's P3 with Allmendinger and Kyle Larson. So everything we did to get Barry the biggest advantage, he threw it away on a pit stop within the final 45 laps. We'll see, though. We'll see what happens. Not going to be able to do anything to help him from this point. And now he's jumping out 3 wide. That's not going to go anywhere for him. 23 laps left. So we'll see if he can pull it off, or if he threw it all the way there on a green flag stop. Into the final 10 laps. Barry is now in 6th. Current leader, and it's all mixed in with lap traffic. Denny Hamlin, Bowman, Busch, Blaney, Keselowski, and Barry. We've got 12 cars on the lead lap, but 9 of them are in this front pack. And fuel may be an issue. And we got a caution. A caution as Ryan Blaney in 9th place has ran out of fuel. So now Blaney's stuck on the apron. We have Logano and Keselowski, or no, Logano and Cindric. Stenhouse wrecking under caution, and then Logano goes up and drives into him. It is all falling apart here at the end of 200 laps. Barry's in for fuel. When was the last time Bowman pit? Bowman last pit on 158.
car is off. Green, green, green.
Oh my God, Dinger's not going. What is going on with this row? Running at him hard. Barry's going to jump out of line. Not yet, man. If those four guys, though, run out of fuel, he is in a prime spot. Kyle Busch with a massive draft up there.
2 more.
2 to go. Larson in the lead, Bowman second, Busch working the outside. White flag this time. It looks like they have enough fuel, or they're just going for it. Busch now out in the lead with Dinger pushing. Busch drops down. It's going to open the door for Barry to push. There's a big old gap. Barry might be able to push Allmendinger up ahead of him if they don't get hooked up quick enough. Larson looking back up high. Bowman's not going to go with him. They're not going to run out of fuel, it looks like. And Larson gets the win over Busch.
Ticket flag.
Well, that was a waste of 3 hours for a Larson win. I mean, they're still racing hard, but it's over. We did what we could for Barry, and he only ends up 5th. All right, so the final standings there. We got 2 cautions. Kyle Larson gets the win after leading a whole 6 laps. Kyle Busch doesn't even get a lead a lap, even though he led most of that final lap. Don't get any info on the AI, so we're just going to have to assume he drove over that pit line before he got to pit exit, and that caused the drive-through. But, yeah, there you go. That is the Daytona 500 with a Formula 1 car. Thanks for watching.